Good morning. Hi. So I realized lately that I haven't wanted to get on video because, first of all, I have not been in the mood to put any sort of makeup on. And then I'm thinking, well, first of all, I don't even stand for that anyway. So why am I not showing up really? What's really going on? I think I've been in a little bit of a funk. And sometimes we need to go through those funks before we can show up for other people. And I've been doing some thinking about my business and how I do my business and how I come out in my business. And if you have a business of your own, you probably understand that there's a lot of iterations that can happen, meaning that things can change. You can change your mind. And if you're going down a direction that you don't really want to go in, or you're not maybe attracting the kinds of people that you want to be working with, the only person you need to look at is yourself. Excuse me. And that's what I've been doing. And I have been super lucky to work with incredible people. I mean, I was thinking yesterday how I love my clients. I love them. I meet them and we talk, and then every time I'm done or we get off the telephone or we get off the video, I'm like, I love them. And I love people. I love human beings. I love humanity. And then I thought about, well, did that just start when I started working with coaching? And then I said, no way. No way. This goes so far back. I mean, from the first time I started working at the bank, for example, back in 1990, I started working for Huntington National Bank in Columbus, Ohio, right after I had graduated from college. And I had graduated with a degree in political science. And of course, I was one of those people that thought that, well, of course, I'm going to get out of college and I'm going to get like this top job. So, of course, I started as a teller at a bank. And to this day, do you hear me? To this day, that is still the toughest job I ever have had in my life. I loved it. I loved it because I loved the speed. I loved the pace of it, right? Now, the problem was I could never balance my my drawer. Because I was too busy. I don't have time to count the money. I'm talking to my friends. I'm talking to my people. I was getting to know them, getting to know who they are. And, business people would come in and talk about their businesses with me. And they would have come like, with humongous bags full of money. Cash was flying everywhere. And if you ever think that money, it's so sexy. Literal money is disgusting. It's filthy. Filthy, filthy. I got eye infections all the time because I would have, of course, you didn't have anything on your hands. You just work with the money. And then I touch my face constantly. I still touch my face constantly. And I mean, money is fantastic, of course, when you're working with it, as far as working with it in here and having it and sharing it and all that. But literal money is super dirty. So this whole online banking, I'm all for it. Everything transfers online. So still to this day, that's the hardest job I've ever had. I digress, but I loved it. I loved it because I loved working with the clients. That's what I loved. And I was about to get fired because my drawer was always out of balance. And my boss says to me, my boss, who I'm still friends with on Facebook, Diana Kutchball. Hi, Diana. Says to me, Asa, you're out of balance all the time. We're either going to have to fire you or we can put you on the platform side because you seem to really like people and you seem to be really good at chatting with them and selling products. So I'm like, sure. Okay, yeah, I don't really want to leave the bank. So, okay, yeah, let's do that. So I went over to the platform side and I started working with people like at a slower pace, right? Where I didn't have to have a line of 45 people waiting to get this transaction done. I could sit and talk with them and actually ask them questions about their needs and their wants and their lives and, like their wishes, like what were they trying to achieve, and help them kind of get to like saving plan. And like people would, like these young guys, I was working at the university office, Ohio State University, go Bucks. And I would have so many young people come in that would be like, yeah, I want to get a credit card. I want to get a loan. I want this. I want this. I'm like, hold on a minute here now. What are you doing? What are you thinking? Why? Why do you want a credit card? Well, I want to go on vacation. I want to go on spring break. I'm like, okay, how are you going to pay that off? How are you going to be paying the credit card off? Do you understand how credit cards work? So it was like a consulting type role that I took with these people, whether they wanted it or not, they were getting it, because I became mama bear. I became mama bear to people that didn't know any better, right? Because they weren't taught any better. And if you don't know any better, you can't do any better until you are taught. What the hell am I doing now? Okay, all right, continue. This telephone is driving me crazy. And my computer, oh my God, I feel like I'm on crack. My computer keeps dying all the time. My telephone just, I don't know what the hell's going on here. And it is because of Mercury in retrograde. Anyway, so the point I'm trying to make is that I love my clients. I've always loved my clients. I fall in love with people like this. Doesn't mean I want to be with them. It means that I love them as people and I want to help. I want to help. I want to help. I want to love on them. I want to love on you. I want to help you. And I haven't changed. I'm going to be 55 in 120 days. I'm sorry, it's 170 days. Not that anybody's counting. July 17th. And I still love that. And I've been thinking, what's my disconnect? What's my disconnect in my business? Because I'm still trying to do my business like everybody else. I'm still trying to sell. And I'm like, you know what? I don't care if you buy from me. I don't care. What I care about is meeting you. Do we like each other? Can I help you? What do you need? What do you need most? Do you need to be loved on? Because the love that I have to share with you is insurmountable. I love you. Do you understand that? I'm no different today than I was then. And I've been trying to sell myself in a way that's not aligned with me because I'm not being myself. Because people don't really know what they're getting. They don't understand what they're getting when they work with me. What do you get when you work with me? You get my heart. You get my heart and my mind and my soul listening to you. If you need somebody to love you, to listen to you, to hold space for you while you go through your process of figuring out what it is that you want in your life, then I'm your girl. And I was so embarrassed and thinking, how can that be enough? How can it be enough? Just me being who I am. How can that be enough? And how do you sell that? How do you quantify that? I'm giving my heart. I give my heart to you. I open my heart and my soul to you to work with you in your life, to listen and to think about what you're saying and to talk it out with you so that you can get to where you want to go, or at least to think about what you want. Because when you're not feeling your best, trying to show up as though you are, it's so exhausting. And listen, I couldn't give a shit what you look like. I want you to feel like shit so that I can see and I can show you how you are going to grow your own backbone to be the woman that you want to be, that you want to show up as, because that's what I can do. I can show you your beautiful, radiant self. Why? Because I love you. And I will show you who you are. I will reflect back to you who you are. And maybe you do not see it. Probably you do not see it. And you are exactly the one that needs to see it the most. And that's what I will do with you. That's what I do with you. So, That's what I've been going through, thinking about how can it be enough? How can it be enough that that's what I give people? That's what I do with them? That's how I coach them with my love? How do you sell love? Like this. If you're looking for love, reach out to me. I hope you have a beautiful day. I'm thinking about you. You're on my heart.